Ever since I was a child, I had a terrible memory. Luckily, I had my friend Mia. She's lived at the house next door for about 5 years. She knew me so well that she could always remind me of anything that slipped my mind. My memory got even worse after the accident. A few months ago, Mia was driving us to school when a drunk driver veered us off the road. I ended up with some brain damage, making my memories even more slippery than before. But that's okay, because I still have my friend Mia. She continued to help me when I fell short. We sat in a cafe facing each other, looking slightly ajar as a waitress walked over. "What would you like to order today?" she said, smiling with the smile only waitresses had. "I'll have a chai tea and—" I looked towards Mia with a questioning expression. "A blueberry muffin," she murmured, scratching at her plate with the fork. Something was on her mind. "And a blueberry muffin," I repeated, making sure the waitress heard it. "I'll be back in a few minutes," she said, after scratching words into her notepad, walking away. I wasn't sure why Mia had been so distant lately. Her voice kept so low that I often had to repeat what she said so others could hear her. She'd been like this for a while now. "What's wrong?" I asked. This wasn't the first time, and I'm sure that it wouldn't be the last. "Do you really want to know?" she mumbled back, looking me in the eyes. Her eyes were serious, stone cold. "Of course, I'm your friend. I want to make sure you're okay," I retorted. I saw Mia's large green eyes fill with tears. She got up and sprinted out of the cafe. "Wait," I said, reaching for her to no avail, following her out of the cafe. My heart raced, pumping blood through my body quickly as I pursued my friend. I never remembered traveling this route she was taking, but it felt oddly familiar. She finally stopped outside a large gate. I came to her, embracing her tightly, partly to comfort her and partly to stop her from running away. I looked at Mia's face, wiping the tears from her cheeks. "What's wrong, Mia?" I asked desperately between my heaving breaths. "I should have told you earlier, but I didn't want to ruin our friendship," she said, not even out of breath. "I can't take the guilt anymore. You must know the truth." She fell to the floor sobbing, pointing her finger inside the gate. I wanted to help her from the ground, but my mind told me the best way to help her now was to alleviate her guilt. I walked into the area. It appeared to be a park of sorts. Not far from the entrance was a small shine of a polished slab covered in grass. I knelt down, pushing the grass away, seeing the tombstone underneath. "Rest in peace, Mia Kumar, 2002 to 2017, car crash." My heart stopped as I turned around, no longer seeing Mia on the sidewalk.